Brendan Burchard has 3 things that he says. Did I live? Did I love? Did I matter? See, we're going into the core so we can build it off, but I want you to start asking those questions. See, great, Tony Robbins say, you ask good questions, you get good answers. Okay? 5 qualities of a high performer that I want you to think about. Number 1, take 100% responsibility for your life. Okay? And what the outcomes are. I can't tell you how many people, when I go to work with them, all the stock market, the people, they didn't return my phone calls, not taking 100% responsible. Their outcome. Knows it's not what happens, is what you do with what happens, what you make it mean. Be coachable. Be coachable. Has the ability to consistently regulate mental and emotional thoughts. That's what keeps your RPMs going. 5-star life. Number 1, the area of career in your business. We're going to fill out some goals in a minute for this. Career and business. Finance. Health and fitness, relationships. In the last category for a 5-star life is becoming. And it's something that was interesting. It was one day it just came to me. You know, you do these goals, but one of the most important things is who are you becoming? Back to, you're in a business, you're here to make money, you're here to provide for your family, whatever your goals are, but why? Are you being the person you want to be doing it? Are you having fun? Are you making a difference? Which, you know, ultimately comes down to being relevant. And being relevant means you're making a difference. You're connected to who you are. But being relevant is being connected to your purpose. Are you out there just consuming, or are you giving something back? One of the philosophies that I have in my team is to be of service first. To be of service. When you're of service, everything changes. But how do we get trained? We get trained to take. It's a lot of our training. See, when we wake up, you know, as a child, our whole first few years, we have this thing called a bib. Okay? Because we get fed. This little bib, we're walking around, and we're getting. But I would invite you in your relevancy conversation to take that bib off, flip it over your arm, and like at the finest restaurant, be of service. You know, the maitre d' has the thing over his arm that comes out. Be of service. Take that bib off. But being relevant is what makes a difference in the quality of your life. But that's bringing your relevance into the world. What do you do when something great happens? What's the first thing you want to do? After it happens and it's great, what do you want to do? Tell somebody. Because you're sharing it. Relevance is about sharing. In your businesses and in your career, it's about sharing and connecting. Each one of you have a service. If you're not looking at what you do in your life as being of service, I would suggest you start looking at it differently. So we're going to talk about the foundation of the program for a few minutes, and then we're going to take a break. We're started a little bit late. We're going to keep you on a break. But all great houses, all great cars have a foundation. So one of the things that I want to share with you, I use the car and the car metaphor throughout the training. And the reason I do that, it's a group of complex systems for one result. So you'll be hearing me talk about cars quite a bit. Foundation. Arianna Huffington. Anyone know who she is? Raise your hand if you know who she is. No? Great. It's not what do I want to do, it's what kind of life do I want to have. What kind of life do you want to have? We're in this busy world. We're in this total connection world. We're going to talk about communication and how to connect better using your time. But this is what it is, what I call busy, crazy chaos, BCC. Anyone relate to that picture besides myself? Yeah, this is a time eater. You're going to see how doing this is sucking away time, is aging you. 2 types of people when it comes to time. 2 types of people. Number 1 is the chaos person. The chaos person, usually not on time, scrambling, will make you late. Anyone a chaos person? Be honest. You'll know who they are in your life, and if you are, you're probably hiding under the table. It's okay, I appreciate that. But that's just how you got trained. Chaos. And in driving, the chaos person is like the one pinky on the steering wheel. You know, you're kind of swerving in and out of the lane. That's the chaos person. Are you Are you the rigid person? And that's, I got to be on time. I'm, making sure everyone's on time. Are you the person that's usually late? So how many people are on time or early? Raise your hand. How many people are more late? Okay, so you want to identify. That's why I'm taking the time, because it has to really affect your performance. But the rigid person is more the white knuckler, okay? In the lane, tired when they get there, stressed out. And the rigid person, when it comes to time, will stress other people out. And let me tell you this, you better know this about your clients. See, this whole thing about time and how people operate have a key ingredient into rapport building, how you develop the relationship, and how you interact. But what we really want to go to is flow. Flow is 10 and 2, we're easy, we're flowing through the traffic. It's your performance state. It's what every Olympian wants to be in, the flow state.